Hello there, and welcome to another edition of iWake. Today is Tuesday, June 18th, 2013, and today is the Apple edition of the show. So we are now in the week after the WWDC keynote, and what does that mean? Well, there's a couple of things that have come to light. First off, the MacBook Air is getting some reviews. Very favorably reviewed, great battery life. Some people getting 13 hours out of that 13-inch model, and all is well there for sure. Some other things have been revealed that I'm not sure if we've discussed so far. The first thing is Apple has implemented this thing called MFI game controller support. So basically, what Apple is doing is officially sanctioning cases and other designs of video game controllers for your iPad or iPhone. Many people are instantly beckoning to the Apple TV now as a fourth competitor in this gaming console world. And this is a very interesting move in iOS for sure. So now we have Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, and Apple as kind of the four major players if this shapes out to be true. And there's Ouya and these other things that will probably just get killed by an Apple-like device for that. We've seen concept things of sliding an iPhone in between these controllers, kind of like how the gamepad does it, but done with Apple devices. And many people have instantly said once they saw this that, oh, Nintendo is instantly dead now because of this. And I don't think they're very attuned to the gaming market at all. iOS gaming to me it's casual gaming first off, but it's gaming that it's a bunch of indie developers, which are most of the time very great. You've got the bigger names, EA and things like that, but it's very much an ecosystem built upon free-to-play models. And it has some paid models, but you can never really trust if those apps will stick around. And it's an interesting space for sure. And especially if they add these game controller support, it could shake things up in a big way. I think it's more of a shake-up to just kill off all the Ouya stuff. Another thing to note is game developers will have to make controls usable for just touchscreen. So they can't depend on people owning controllers to own their to play their games. So this would really limit, I think, what they're trying to do. Kind of the brilliance of some of the things that Nintendo has done is everyone has a gamepad, everyone had a sensor bar, everyone has the things that make that experience special and unique. So without having that be required for all gamers, you might lose something there, is my inclination. It's also an inclination of mine that you'll have some fun experiences there, and it's cool to see that. But there's going to be still four distinct markets. Nintendo is Nintendo because of their creative and amazing game design that no other company has matched since they came out initially with the NES. Their games are of the utmost top-notch in quality, and they create experiences that aren't matched anywhere else. So Apple bringing onto the gaming market is a huge thing for sure, and it's a cool thing for sure. But I'm not sure who it disrupts the most. If it disrupts Nintendo, if it disrupts Microsoft or Sony. Many people may think it disrupts Microsoft because now the Apple TV is a gaming console, kind of how the Xbox One is a gaming console plus a TV device. So it's an interesting move for sure, and that's just one of the many things that came to light that I wanted to talk about on today's show. In other news, Eddie Q has been given a new title at Apple. He's now Senior Vice President of Design. So his former role was Senior Vice President Industrial Design, and now he's just design. So no more industrial for Johnny Ive. In other news is the fact that I'm just trying to go through. It has been a fairly slow week compared to what happened last week. For people that didn't read the Steve Jobs biography, there is a paperback edition coming out September 10th, and the cover will have a younger Steve Jobs showing on it instead of the older Jobs photo that was very much sanctioned by him itself. The interesting thing, but back to the gaming thing, is there is going to be a standard design with kind of the Nintendo or PlayStation 4 button diamond shape there with a joystick on one side. So that's kind of what to expect as far as that. I believe there's shoulder buttons as well. What else to note? I can now actually, it looked like I got carrier updates on both my iPhone and iPad that allows FaceTime once again. So yay for AT&T pushing that out. Office is now available for your iPhone. So you can now edit, view, and edit and open, I guess, Word, PowerPoint, and Excel files right on your iPhone, but not on your iPad. Some have speculated this is because of the ads. They want to cast the Surface Pro in better light. I'm not sure if I believe that, but that is something to note. And I believe that's it. There's a lot more to go through here, but lots of little details, but nothing big strokes that I think is worth covering here. So with that said, thank you for tuning in to this edition of iWake, the Apple edition. Tune in tomorrow where you'll find out what's new in the iTunes store. And then Thursday, tune in for a full-out Nintendo edition of iWake. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.